Hey, good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch. I'm the CEO of Worldprofit and one of the co-founders, along with Sandy Hunter, in 1994, 26 plus years. And things are going great. Today is the 29th of May, last Friday in May, and we are off to an incredible start this morning with seeing a lot of people taking upgrade offers, which we're going to talk about a little bit later. You can see we're going to cover a lot of topics today, but I want to first introduce myself a little bit. I do this every Friday, so if you're new, that way you know me. So if you've been seeing this, this is your 400th workshop, you're like, yeah, I already know who he is. My background is military. I went to military college in Kingston in Ontario. And I was in the military for 10 years, was an instructor on the jet trainers. I've flown search and rescue and all that good stuff as a pilot. I loved every minute of it. I got out after 10 years because I just wanted to try a new career. And that career just happened to be software, websites, and building worldprofit.com and hosting websites and content management, you name it. It's been wonderful. If you are new here and you just signed up, which I know a lot of you have, either you're here live or you're watching this recording, welcome. You have a career online. We're going to teach you any business online. That's what our platform was designed for. It wasn't just designed to have a Worldprofit website and promote Worldprofit. As a matter of fact, most of the people we have as customers don't promote Worldprofit. Most of them don't. You'll never see them in the Live Business Center. They're using the tools for their own company and their own businesses and things like that. However, to get started promoting, get to lesson 3 and stay on it. The absolute minimum is 1 week if you know what you're doing. If you're not new and you know about promotion, everything, stay for a week at least. If you don't know what you're doing and you're new, I'd leave it on there for at least your first month. Okay. You will be directed on lesson 3, and remember, you got to scroll down to read each lesson if you have the Live Business Center on. Okay, so remember that. You scroll down the page. You'll see that it will take you to the training link, and it will ask you not only to watch the video, but to do the video, do the promotion, sign up for a few sites, send out promotional emails. Okay, don't just watch, do. Contact support, as it says on lesson 3, for your bonuses. All of those things we promised you. And I know you don't remember what they are, or most people don't. There's too many. We do, and you get them all. All you have to do is fill a support ticket. Why do we do it that way? Very simple. We want to make sure you're set up. We want to make sure that you've picked a domain name. We want to make sure that you know how to move through the lessons. And we want to know that you know how to use the support system. I mean, those are the obvious things, right? You want to make sure that your customer, imagine, here's your bonuses. And they go, I haven't picked a domain yet. Oh, you just ordered your silver? Here they all are. What are they? You know what I mean? No one would know. So that's why we go through this process, make sure that we're communicating with you. Gmail.com, make sure that you use that if you can. Many people. We had a guy have a fit. he ordered and he didn't, oh, where's my rotator and where's this and where's that? And you look at his email and it's a Yahoo. So we work through it, of course, and we usually use a call loop on them and say your email is blocking even our paid email server. There's nothing to do with Worldprofit. SendGrid, off SMTP. Like, I mean, we're sending these out to the guy. Yahoo blocks it. Why does Yahoo block it? Because Yahoo doesn't like anything to do with business email. They're for mommy and daddy, and oh, how's school going? Gmail is for business email, professional. Okay, so get a Gmail account. You can change it on the left-hand menu, go down, account. It'll say account. You can go in there and you can make all those changes in no time, okay? The proof of the program and the promotion and all of this is you. You are here because your sponsor promoted to you. You're also here because after you signed up, you received communication not from your sponsor, from Worldprofit. See, we take over. We want to make sure that your sponsor focuses on promotion. We focus on communication, making sure that we send a newsletter out to your associates, make sure that we support them. They all fill out support tickets constantly, believe me. We make sure they can log in, and it goes on and on and on. So you don't need to say, well, do I have to phone them? Do I have to email them? Do I have to do this? No, you don't have to do any of that. After a month in the program, you may think differently and say, you know what, I'd like to communicate with my associates. I'd like to let them know about my other programs. Well, we have the prospect emailer. I'd like to let them know about my, my ebook and everything. So as you go through the program, as you get more comfortable, that's what you're going to do, because every associate goes in your prospect manager. Okay. The ad tracker on the top menu is probably the most important tool that we have, because it tracks not only your links and and what I'm going to talk about today. It doesn't only just track them. It makes us understand in Worldprofit, especially me, that you are doing the promotion, because I check the ad tracker to confirm if you have issues. I don't check them all. That'd be too many to check. But if you have an issue and you say, well, I'm struggling a bit, I go to your ad tracker first and I work backwards. If I see nothing there, meaning no clicks, I'll send you back to the video, and then I'll spoon feed you. Okay, I'll hold your hand and I'll say, okay, have you signed up for the first one listed under top traffic streams? And you'll say, huh, what's that? Okay, look, you've seen the video, let's get you in there, here's what you do, that kind of thing. You need to understand that the Live Business Center is completely built and designed and run by monitors who are members that are the same as you were, or same as you guys, right? And they are volunteers, and they're there to help associates that you bring in know what Worldprofit's all about, point them in the right direction, get them to watch the silver membership presentation. Okay, that's what they do. And they also help with support. They support associates and silver members, including you. Okay, so they're there giving of their own time to do all of these things. The cool tools on your top menu are, again, something that you should look at. My favorite piece of software is Jitbit. It lets you post faster and organize your things that you use most often. Again, there's a little video in there of me demonstrating how I use it. Password organizers, there are a dime a dozen now, so just make sure that you get acquainted with, my favorite is RoboForm. There's also 1Password or iPass and all these things that you can use. Also for email, I use Postbox, and Postbox works with the email when we set up your email for you if you want, that you can use off your domain name. That works in Postbox. Hotmail, Yahoo, Gmail, everything works in Postbox. And I know for sure they do because I have them all. I have a Yahoo account, a Hotmail account, and you name it, I've got an AOL account. I have all of them. And they all work just fine in Postbox. You'll also notice there's a program called the Link Manager, and it's fantastic. It just helps you organize. And I'll just go to my homepage here, and I'm going to turn off the Live Business Center just for the purpose of just making the page a little easier to see. You'll notice that Lesson 3, you've got your info here. I use the advanced menu here because I like it. It gets me to everything that I need to. Okay, so you've got all that there. Okay, so there's some of the most common things that you click on. And there are two menus. The classic menu is what most of you will see when you first set up. And you click on this button here. So if I click classic, you'll see it'll come up with the classic menu. Search engine moves down here. And all of these items are up here. And then the modern menu, click, and it just changes. And this is if you're going to use your tablet PC, that kind of a thing. Or I leave it up all the time. I like it. I think it's cool. I just get used to it. Okay. You'll see our social networks are up here. They're also in the message center up here, which is always showing for you. I urge you to sign up for each and every one of these. The one that we don't do a lot of is Instagramming, but we don't have a lot of pictures to send out. But bing, 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 there they all are. Community is huge. Facebook huge. YouTube, I put all my videos on YouTube, so you can subscribe to my channel. Now it's Worldprofit's channel. Go from there. Link Manager again is down on this advanced menu here. And it organizes your, really just bookmarks. It's sort of a bookmarking program. Okay. Let's move on to today's topic. And by the way, if any of you have questions about all of us, you know, anything, just fill them in the chat area. Don't be shy. Every question, a million people are asking the same thing, right? That's what's happening. And I can see we've got quite a few people in here, which is just great. Our sales in May leave me speechless. We've never been here before. We're almost, you know, we're probably increased our over and above our current record for any month in 26 years by 35 to 40%. Well, 50% actually. So we've almost, well, no more than that. Let me think. No, we're about 60% more. So we haven't doubled our record, but we've exceeded it by 60%. And we still have 2 full days of sales to go. So fantastic. Like, wow. Monitor team is solid. And I appreciate all of the hours that you're putting in. All I can say about the hours is we used to have a problem and we didn't have enough monitors. Well, I shouldn't say we didn't have enough monitors. We didn't have enough monitors taking hours. So we'd send out these requests, called them SOSs, you know, whoa, 2 hours open, 4 hours open. We haven't had one of those go out, and Linda might help me here if she's here. I haven't seen one in a long time. So the key is, if you want hours as a monitor, get in there in the morning. Every day opens a new day, and try to book those times. That's all I can say, because we're not going to fix something that's not broke. When you tell me that we're, you know, not doubling, but like we're shattering our current record, something's working, and it's definitely the monitor team. So you folks, thanks to Linda and Brian, are doing fantastically well. So keep up the good work. That's all I can say. If you need hours, you're going to have to get in there early and book them, because people are hungry. You know, people are hungry for these hours, and it's great. And the stress level on Sandy and myself is 0, because I don't see these SOSs going out, you know, and I don't look over at my other monitor over here and see an empty Live Business Center. Okay, so that's my advice. Promo Code Center. This is one of the most phenomenal tools, if not sources, for promo codes. And let me tell you what a promo code is. I'm going to go down here and click on Promo Code Center. Promo codes are given away by websites. They're coupons, right? You want to buy some pork and beans, you want to buy some groceries, you know, there's a coupon, and you cut it out of the paper and you go to the store and you use it and you get something. That's exactly what promo codes are. If you sign up for the site and you enter the promo code, you get the bonus. What's it cost you? Nothing. There's a help video up here that'll clarify exactly how it goes. The Promo Code Center has a number of purposes, though. It's not just for you to get promo codes. We also have landing pages that promote the promo codes, right? That say, come on in and check it out. Well, guess what associates get? They only get 1 or 2, or I think they get 3 promo codes. They're hidden from their view. And they say, if you upgrade to silver, you'll see them all. Okay, so always remember that we're doing 2 things here. We're using this for if you're a silver member and you want to promote, but we're also using this for you to generate new associates by saying, here's a little sample, get to know Worldprofit, upgrade, and you get them all. Okay, so these things always serve a dual purpose. Okay, so lots of codes. I wanted to talk to you about Cloak Mask, track your links. I did a little update in there. So if you go into your cloaking, your links, I think we're under training here, we should find it. Actually, sorry, website management. You'll see it should be Cloak URLs right here, which you'll see on the normal menu too, the modern one. I added a search area here for those of you who have a lot of cloaked links, right? So if you need to find one, it will search the name. Okay, so if you said, I don't know, machine, you knew something was called machine, you remembered that, so you put that in there and you search for it, it should just find it. See, so it's found 1, 2, 3, 4, and you just show them all again. Okay, so that helps you a bit. Now, what is the purpose of this? Well, number one is if you're going to send people to a website like this one, why would you want to promote that link? Number one, you can't track it. You don't know how many clicks are being sent to it. And it doesn't tell you much, right? You don't know how many people are going there. Also, for backlinking purposes, if you put this link in your WordPress blog or on your website, people will click on it and it just goes there. Whereas when you cloak your link or track it or mask it or whatever you want to call it, it's going to require people to go to your website first, and then they will be sent to this site. Now, how long do they last at this site? Well, let's take a look. Watch this. Let me know. See how it says George? See how it instantly changed? See that? Isn't that something? So what's happening is it's bouncing people. Okay, it goes boing, but it also tracks the link under the ad tracker. Okay, so if you go to the ad tracker, see how it's called 10 million visitors right there. So it's all tracked so that you know how many clicks you receive to that link. Okay, and that's how that works. So you can now search for your cloak links and go from there, right? So it's really neat. Again, as I said about the promo code center, it has two purposes. Number one, for you, and number two, to get associates to know us and to upgrade. Well, these PLR products in the PLR Vault are the same. So let's go take a look. Go down to the PLR product vault. And I've added 10 new PLR products. The purpose of this area is education. These are good courses. They're brand new. They just came off the press. And you can learn about YouTube. You can learn about MobiRise. Do you see this MobiRise? That's part of our Website Plus package. So you can download it and learn about it for yourself. You can give these products away to get people to sign up using the landing page builder. Design 13, 35, and 36 tie into these products automatically. And when an associate signs up, they have access to download all of these products. So again, two purposes, and the second one's the big one. The first one is for you. You can use these products. You can right-click here, and you can copy the link and use it in your prospect emailer if you want. It's totally up to you. These are your products. However, more importantly, when you create a landing page, you use it to generate leads. It could be to your Aweber. It could be to your Autoresponder, like your Autoresponder with Worldprofit, to sign up associates, and sign people up to your Aweber list if you want. All of these things are possible. There's over 300 products in here. Okay, so you can search, and again, you can go through them all, find something that is exciting for you, that you think that you can generate leads with on Facebook. So you can create pages and post them to Facebook. There's just too many things. There's so many purposes for these things. Okay? I try to put 10 a week in. Okay. Do you have any questions about that? The autoresponder, give away PLR products to generate your list. Now, isn't that a big deal? And I want to talk to you about the autoresponder right here. It's included if you upgrade to the Platinum VIP membership. Okay, it's included, and this is a biggie. To get an Aweber account, you're spending $40, $50 a month minimum, especially when you start generating leads. It's extremely complicated to use Aweber. Aweber used to look like this. I was one of the first people to use Aweber, period. And it used to be very easy. You used to go in and you'd create an autoresponder sequence. You go like this, click, and it would ask you 2 or 3 things. It would say, give me a title, give me a description, where do you want the reply email to go, the result URL. This is what Aweber used to do. It used to take 2 seconds to set up an autoresponder. What's it take now? Half an hour, probably an hour, and also you have to go through about 600 videos, and don't worry, you won't get any support. As soon as you fill out a support ticket, they just send you some canned answer. I highly recommend, if you can swing it, upgrade to our Platinum VIP program, because especially if you want to use the autoresponder. This is very easy to set up, and guess what? If you go in here, for example, there are many, many ways to generate the landing page. The landing page is extremely important, right? Makes sense, because you have to have a way, and I'm going to pull up my little draw program. You can see I'm using Microsoft's Chrome. Let's see if I got my draw program in here anywhere. There it is. The hardest thing to kind of get your head wrapped around with an autoresponder is you want to build a list over here, and that's what your autoresponder is, right? Call it your AL, autoresponder list. And you generate emails on it, and you send the emails messages. Okay, and that's handled in this area here, where you create the messages. It's all fun. You know, you can create as many messages as you want. You say what day it goes out. So you send them a welcome letter, and then a day later, 2 days later. So you can have 100 of these if you want. But the hard part is, how do you get them on this list? Right? Well, you have to create a page. And that's where it becomes extremely difficult unless you're with Worldprofit, because you can create this with a few clicks and it will point to that list. So people will fill out their name, their email, they'll get a PLR product maybe, all of that stuff, bang, they're on the list. And the way it's done is very simple. You can use the landing page builder. There's a little help video there. You will have this list here, this whole thing, in under a minute. You can also use opt-in forms on the lead magnet system. This is a little more complicated, okay? But it's there. And you can also create a basic sign-up form and use it, for example, with the InstaBuilder landing page WordPress plugin. Okay, so again, number 1 and 3, a little more complex. This one click, you're set. Okay, so I've made sure that for people who are more advanced, who want, you know, really fanciness, they can use option 1 or 3. And if you just want to use your website and have this done in like a few seconds, click on the landing page builder. It's a done deal. Okay, and there is a little video here to help you. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And it will tie in. I'll show you this because this is just fun to do. You go to your landing page builder, scroll down to, remember the PLR product ones? For example, you can go down in here. We've got the video background page. We've got an opt-in box, PLR giveaway option. Watch this. So if I just click on this, and I wanted this landing page here, for example, to go to my autoresponder and give away a product, I just simply go down here and I just pick it as the option, how to sell PLR products. So if somebody signs up, they're in. Isn't that great? Give me my free product. Okay? Absolutely. All right. So, I mean, setting up this, you know, say I didn't see this one. Say I said, okay, well, I've been using this page and I want to change the PLR product to one of the new ones, right? And do another promo with it because I set this up and I really like it. Well, I don't know. Let's look at a different one then. How about this one, the MobiRise, or the how about Instagram? They look great. Let's just use this one then. Fire that one up. Go over here, hit refresh. See how it came out really big? No problem. Squeeze down here. Go down to the sizing area. Look at this size. So it's 7 by 800. Let's make it 400 by 500. Try that. 380. Just take a guess. You know what I mean? Just take a guess. 380, 480-ish. How's that look? Go down, update it. And just hit refresh until you get it the way you want it. Pretty cool, right? Mobile compatible, everything just beautiful. Explode your traffic with these, whatever. So you would change this to Instagram Made Easy. Free, no charge. Not fun? This goes to my autoresponder. If you sign up to it, you'll go on my autoresponder. You'll get the first message. Okay? That's how cool it is. And believe me, this whole thing, like when you say, I want to create a new landing page, it just creates everything for you. Okay, it's preset. It's in my thing, but George rocks. Okay, so George rocks. Just don't put spaces in or hyphens or any craziness like that. Just put that in there and watch it. It just creates it for you. It pre-fills it out. George rocks. Do you see how it's already ready? All I have to do is go through and add a few things to it. I could put my picture on the page, add a background image, right? You just go in here, add the background image. You can put your photo on the page. How do you want your opt-in box, transparency, OPC, all this stuff. You want navbar on there. You want to color the buttons, change the wording on the button text. There's a product image. There's none in there. All you do is click this, go get one. Anyone you want. There's 301. You want to sign up people to your Aweber? There's the Aweber option right there. External list only with associates or autoresponder. All right. So if I do this and I hit update, it gives me a choice. It knows I have autoresponders. It says, oh, you want to pick that one? Sure. Or you can go back and just change it back to whatever it was. It's up to you. Okay. Isn't that wonderful? The Affiliate Center I wanted to talk about. I don't talk about this too much because the Affiliate Center is used for adding code, widgets, and things to your website. The big one is Google Analytics, right? Everybody wants to have total analytics and everything. So in the Affiliate Center, I don't have it up over here. It's on the left menu, or it's under Website Management. So you could go to Website Management, Affiliate Center. It's also on the left menu. However, what I wanted to tell you is there is a video down here about Google Analytics. And I did this in my workshop. So you just fast forward to 44 minutes and it'll give you the segment. Okay? If you need to add analytics tracking to your website. Basically what this does is it allows you to add things like banner codes to your footer or to your menu, left and right menu. Because when you go to your website, you'll notice that there are spaces, well, they're kind of spaces that have been put aside for these things. For example, this code that you see here, do you see how it says Facebook right here? So you click on it and up comes that, continues George. And this is my Facebook widget. It's a chat widget that Facebook gives you. So if you go into your member area, you can see right here, it looks like this. This is the code that Facebook gave me. And you see how ugly that is? It's code. But do you see it? It comes up here magically. So it doesn't display as code. It displays as this magical widget box, even when I'm in here because it's registering in here, just for me to see. So that's what it looks like. So you can add code in there. There's an important help video to help you kind of understand the whole thing. But if you have something on your website, like you've added code, and your website suddenly slows down. You're like, what is going on with this thing? You'll probably find it in here. You might have added some code and maybe the website's down, okay, etc. Tom says, are the webinars recorded? All of them are. Absolutely, and you can find them anytime under training on the top menu. All you have to do is click on start training here, or you can click on this latest Friday workshop videos. Training will always work if you click on training, but they're right here. We'll send you there and it will scroll down the page for you automatically and take you to the May 22nd one. And guess what's going to be there in about half an hour or so? May 29th. Okay. There's also YouTube. If you go to my YouTube channel, you will also be able to find it right up here where it says YouTube. It'll be there. That's right, Sachin. There are so many things that we have because, and this is really important to know. I'm just looking here. Where was that? I'm thinking an associate could use PLRs to start building a list. Create. Yes, correct. Yeah, if they wanted to, sure they could, Mary. George, does the video background header on the website, which is supplied, take longer to load? No, not really, not nowadays, Dave. The videos are very short. They're just clips. They're not full videos. Okay, so hopefully that helps. I'm just reading some of the questions here. Yes, so cause. Yeah, just to give it a try though, Dave. I think you'll find that they load very quickly. You shouldn't have any trouble with them. Many of you know this, but I thought I'd point it out. You can use your commissions to renew your months, apply them towards any of Worldprofit's products or services. You just have to fill out a support ticket. Okay, we don't really automate it. Like I said, any questions that any of you have, put them in. I'm always watching over here because I see my chat window. Upgrading to Platinum VIP. I know there are a ton of people out there that are silver members because of this incredible month we're having. If you are interested in saving money, you can prepay for a year, which will upgrade you from silver to platinum and give you all of these things here, which I'll go through. All you have to do is contact support. The reason there's no button to make it happen is because all of you are different. Some people came in and purchased other things, that kind of stuff. So that's all factored into the quote. Support, Sandy Hunter, our president, will give you a quote. Okay? And Don, yeah, and that gets me to a really important point before I talk about this. We started 25 plus years ago, and we started out as a business platform. We're not a business opportunity, so we want to make sure that people understand that we're here to get you started online with a business. And that's why we have all these tools, and that's why it's not something that you kind of whip together and say, hey, yeah, I started with Worldprofit a week ago and I've got it all figured out. No, it's not. It wasn't designed for that. It was designed to be a platform for you to blossom into a complete business online. That's why we want you to sign up for affiliate programs. We want you to look into Clickbank and JVZoo and all these wonderful places where you can sell products and services and earn commission. That is and always has been the work from home model. When you sell Worldprofit memberships, for example, you don't have to support. You don't do support. When you sell Clickbank products, you don't handle support. Okay, so you don't need to do that. You're just free to promote. And that's why we put such a huge emphasis on promotion. That's what you do, okay? So, and yeah, thanks though for saying that, Don. That's really cool. We spend all of our time every day supporting our customers, and we take so much time to make sure that the products work properly, and that they, you know, that we handle support. Again, support brings in problems sometimes, and I fix them because I'm a programmer. So having created all of these products, it's been great. And I'm still very young. I plan on spending many, many more years doing this. Okay, so that helps too. 40% commissions instead of 20 if you upgrade to Platinum. You get the Worldprofit Graphics Studio. This is cool. The Graphics Studio just works in your browser. Let me prove it to you. Down here, watch this. Let's create a graphic in, I don't know, 30 seconds. So we're going to go to the graphics gallery first, just to show you some of the stuff I did. And that'll load up. And let's create a new graphic here. So we create that. Does its little thing. Just let it load. The first time it might take a few seconds. Okay, so it might take 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Just let it load. And you can, oh, this is new. Upload your image or choose upload your image here, from here, edit image. That's really cool. I didn't even know they had that. That's added. I can't take credit for this. This was our programmers that work behind the scenes did this. Wow, is that ever cool? So you just bring a URL in. I'm not going to do this one. I'm going to play with this later, though. This is cool. So let's do a Twitter posting. There we go. So I've created a graphic, and how many seconds did that take? 4 seconds, right? Because you can save it. You click Save, and it goes into your gallery. You can use it right now, instantly. Now, of course, you could put your name on it and all of that good stuff, right? Which would be kind of cool. So I'm going to let it load, going to let it do its thing. I've never used this browser to do it, so it might take some time. Or I might just use Chrome. But it's thinking. Looks like it's thinking. So it must have been a big graphic, that's all. So if I scroll down, I can see it here. You can see the full image if you want. It's probably a biggie. Yeah, that's why. So it's a big graphic. That's fine. You can edit the image if you want. Okay, so you don't need to use it this way. I just wanted to show you how fast. Here's one I like, George's Media Room. So I could call this George Kosch Presents whatever. So you can edit these graphics. Okay, so that's pretty cool. You can make changes to them. We have a banner gallery. So we have an ebook cover creator. So you just pick one that you want, and you can customize it to whatever you want. Like, isn't that cool? You just click on the thing and say, use this one, and then you can put words on them and things. And they're all saved in the cloud. Your cloud. You have your cloud. It's free. It's completely included. So if you want to send somebody to this graphic here, or this one, there's your image right there. We'll host it for you. Copy, view, there it is. You can view it if you want. There it is. You could use this on a squeeze page. Landing page builder 13. You can use this graphic. Just take it right here. There's the link. Copy it. And then if you were to go to the landing page builder, over here, you could just create landing page builder number 13 with that graphic and size it and everything. Okay, so you go to landing page builder down here. 13 is one of my favorites because you could just do, it's a squeeze page builder, right? So it'll create any squeeze page. So I just take one I've already created. I just show you, it just says, well, where's the main image? Well, it just happens to be, remember? I put it on my clipboard, paste it in there, update the page. So now if I go see it, it'll probably be big, so I can just adjust it. See how it's cool, right? Isn't that awesome? It just shows up. You can change this background. So if I wanted to, I could change the size of it. Just change it from 1,000 instead of 1,000, and I could just make it smaller. Squeeze it down. I just guess at these. I don't really pick anything. I just put, and then update it, and goes, and there you go. So you see how it just got a little smaller. You can make it as small as you want. I know, it's so cool. This whole thing was just me putting words in, and I put a button up here, and I did this. It's just kind of fun. It was really cool. Okay, so that comes with the Platinum. So if you upgrade to Platinum, you get that. Where are my slides? I get too many tabs up. Oh yeah, there it is. It's over there on the left. Okay, so you get that included. You get the Autoresponder, you get the Clickbank Superstore, the Clickbank Sales Manager. I'll let you guys look at those. The Advanced Ad Tracker. This is if you just want advanced ad tracking. Really easy to use. Looks beautiful. I had it on the workshop last week. Okay, you get 18 mega traffic injections every month. Now these injections are to the bonus, the silver bonus. Okay, so you go up here, it'll say traffic injections. Good question where it is. I always use this menu because traffic injections right here. All you have to do is fill these usernames out. There's this one is a number. Quantum Safe List is a number. Okay, that's the only one. They all get upgraded if you're platinum or silver. Right? We just give you your upgrades for being with us. Okay. The reason that you want to do this is because if you prepay, you save a lot of money overpaying every month. However, if you can't swing it, it's fine. The offer is always there. You can prepay for your silver and renew it for a year anytime you want. You'll also save a lot of money on paying every month. Okay, you get traffic credits as part of your quote. Platinum VIP bonus area is over here on the left menu. There are many bonuses. These are just very powerful programs that they're really cool. You can download them. You can turn them into websites using Website Plus. And I know there's a million. I know you're probably head spinning. What is this? Website Plus? It's all here. This is why we're a lifetime thing. We want you to stay for 10 years. That way you can play around with all these things. Okay? So it's all there. Yaz Miller says, when sending a free text ad on traffic injection site, it asks for a name and URL, but not body of an ad. No, if it's just asking for a name and a URL, then just put that in. You can fill out a support ticket if you want, if it's a particular site, and I'll take a look at it for you and make sure everything's okay. All right. Fill out a ticket and just say, here's the site. And make sure you give me your username. I don't need your password. Just make sure. The best thing that all of you can do, though, is go to the traffic injections and fill these out. And if you're like, oh my goodness, look at this, I got to sign up for all these, just go to the multi-commission area right here. See this little multi-commission area? Click on it. And you can get signed up in all of them in half an hour. You just click buttons. That's all you have to do. You don't have to go and, it's really easy. Okay, just go here to the multi-commission system. There's a beautiful video right here, help and intro. Do yourself a favor and read the instructions and then watch the intro video. This will get you signed up and squared away. Make sure that you have a pad too. I recommend that you write these things down, just traffic center and your username and your stuff like that. Come up with a very unique username if you can. Okay, and there you go. Are there any other questions about this? Mary says, can an old associate be erased? There's no way to exclude them from mailing. They're just taking up space. You can erase them in your prospect manager, yes, but not on the associates list, of course. But if you go into your prospect manager, sure, you can delete anybody you want. You just go down here, you find them, and then you can click that, and then there's see, this is the trash box here. You go down here and you click on delete. Okay, you can remove anybody that you want from your list. Yeah. Okay. Are there any other questions about any of this? Remember, I'm your sponsor too. I'm like your co-sponsor. That's why we have such great support, right? You can fill out a support ticket anytime. There's so many support areas. It's not even funny. So when you go to the home page here, you just click on the logo up here or home. Scroll down on any page, the support box, instant support. All you got to do is fill it out, do the best you can with details, and submit it. or you can go the more formal way, which is to click on support. Click on the support form there and fill this out. Remember these images too. If you do a screenshot, I would do the screenshot help, but this will choose an image file from your computer. It should be JPEG or PNG. And honestly, you can also use any screen image capture like Lightshot. Some people like Lightshot. Pretty cool. Easy to use. You can use TechSmith, Snagit. It's a good one too. It's under Cool Tools. All right, so if you go to Cool Tools here, there's some great tools. All right. Here's JitBit. Here's Postbox. There's another image editor too if you prefer. You can use Photar. They're really good. They've got a lot of images. They're not as good as our image editor, but they're there if you want to use them. Security program that I've used Kaspersky since I started, I think. It's been 15 years. This is I use this all the time, Snagit. Sales chat, rebrandable. Traffic is a good source for traffic. Dropbox, of course, I think everybody has Dropbox account. If you don't, you can get one for free. Some of these don't have affiliate programs. Most do, but some don't, so don't worry about it. There's a 15-day trial, I guess, for Snagit here. I guess I can try that. Either one, I guess I've just doubled them. Oh yeah, it used to be called Jing. Maybe I'll get rid of this one and just leave the one up top. This is the text expander for Mac. Those of you that, you want a JitBit, which is for Windows, text expander for Mac, I've heard that's extremely good. Yeah, so Earl, you'd have to do a support ticket with them. Yeah, I don't know. I know Lightshot does work, but I honestly, you should go for Snagit. That's just the best. It's worth every penny, believe me. I've used Snagit for over 10 years. It's awesome. SEO, this is of course part of your program, so you're probably all signed up for that. We also host cPanel, but there's another place to get it if you want to host member script or safe lists and exchanges. Okay, down there. Totally up to you. All right, folks. I don't see any other questions from anybody. Did I miss anybody? Yeah, that's great, Mary. I agree. It is. We have a platform here, but we support it, and believe me, I know there's a lot. So take your time with things. Don't. Try not to lose your patience if you're struggling. Everybody struggles. You've seen me struggle on the computer too. Things sometimes don't work right. You might miss something. That's why we're here. Okay, so again, I want to say a huge thank you to the Monitor team. Just absolutely fantastic job all of you are doing. I know it's busy, and I know it's hard to get hours. Believe me, it's tough, but do the best you can. We're at a high point, and I hope that we ride this out for another decade or two, right? Because it's fantastic. And as Sandy Hunter says, thank you, Mary, and thank you for each of your work and enthusiasm. It's rewarding to see people making this work for your own businesses. Absolutely, it is. Okay, so everybody have a great weekend, and keep doing what you're doing. And again, if you need some help, the Live Business Center is there for you. They will point you in the right direction, and support tickets are there for you too. Okay, so take care, everyone.